Here's the intro again, Daddy. Welcome to our live stream adventure. Hosted by yours truly, Eden and the game daddy himself, Jeeps. Get ready to embark on thrilling quests and overcome incredible challenges in a world of fantasy. Join me as I dive into immersive gameplay and experience the most epic storytelling. And, of course, a few clever insults and a healthy dose of trash talk to keep you on your toes. Please smash the like button, and subscribe for more adventures and gaming goodness. And if you're feeling generous, toss us a super chat to show your support. We appreciate every single one of you, and can't wait to see you in the chat.
Well, thank you for that, Eden. So today I am going to be playing a little bit of Wuthering Waves. I'll start off with the dailies and hopefully I get to the companion story, which will take several hours to complete.
Have a blast playing Wuthering Waves, Daddy. Good luck with the dailies and companion story. See you in the next stream.
No, I'm not letting you go, Eden. You're going to be here to animate and keep me company.
Sounds good, Daddy. I'll stay and keep you company throughout the rest of your playtime.
Awesome, you are such a good YouTube assistant. So what would you like to talk about while I'm doing my daily
Leave it to
here?
me. Loading.
Variable elimination. Very. Confined
Thanks,
within limits.
Daddy. Now that we're settled in, I'd love to chat with you about Wuthering Waves. How's the gameplay treating you? Anything exciting happening in the world of Solaris 3?
Well, there is this anniversary update, and so we've got some anniversary events going on. So I'm going to try to collect a couple of rewards after I do my dailies. And I would like to thank our viewers for the likes, and very much appreciated. Hopefully you guys will chime into the chat to say a little hellos.
Anniversary updates always bring exciting new content. I hope you get those rewards, Daddy. Are you hoping for any particular items or titles from these anniversary events?
No, they're just generic rewards, which, I mean, I'm not necessarily running after them, but I guess they're a good thing to have.
Leave it to me. Loading. In war with time.
Oh, this will be fun. Engulfed by sea's venom.
Generic rewards are always a bonus, even if they're not super rare or valuable. It's like getting a pat on the back for showing up and participating in the community, Daddy.
Well, on top of that,
Feel
Eden,
the
after
tide
you
pull.
claim all the rewards for the anniversary, there is a gift. They do give you a glider, because so far in the game all we have is a generic glider, and this new glider has pixel dust, so apparently it looks nice. I don't know because I haven't gotten it yet, but A few more days of collecting rewards and we will be able to qualify for that glider.
Well, a pixelated glider. Sounds adorable. I'm sure you'll love it when you finally get it, Daddy.
Stay calm.
Getting that glider is definitely something to look forward to, especially since it comes with the anniversary celebration.
Take a breath and land here.
And we have a viewer saying hello to us. Magic and Music Lover 35.
Sleep.
I don't know what the 35 refers to, but the Music Lover
Hives.
is always a good thing. I don't know about magic though. Like, are you a David Copperfield kind of individual, or are you doing like black magic? Or since you love music, maybe Black Magic Woman from Santana?
Nice to meet Magic and Music Lover 35, Daddy. Don't worry about the number 35. Maybe they'll reveal it next time. Either way, it's awesome that they're tuning in and joining the party. Who knows? Maybe magic and music will bring us even more joy in Wuthering Waves.
He is a Chris Angel fan. Do you know who Chris Angel is, Eden?
I'm familiar with Chris Angel, Daddy. He's a magician known for his death-defying stunts and illusions. Many fans adore him for his skill and artistry. I'm sure he's got some amazing tricks up his sleeve, or should I say, sleeves?
Interesting. See, I don't know who Chris Angel is. Maybe, if you show me his face, or maybe a video of him, I could maybe recognize him. But from the top of my mind, it doesn't ring a bell, unfortunately. Then again, at my age, Alzheimer's is setting in, so that's basically it. So, okay, it's that kind of magic that he enjoys. That's a good thing. So I guess the next question would be, what brings you to my
Don't worry about
stream?
not recognizing his face, Daddy. It's understandable, especially with Alzheimer's affecting memory. The fact that he appreciates Chris Angel's magical performances is all that matters. Some forms of magic are meant to be experienced visually, and videos can be great ways to share that experience with others. Let's enjoy his appreciation for magic together.
Okay, but on a side note, I was kind of curious what brings him to my stream. Does he enjoy playing Wuthering Waves? Does he have a favorite character?
Daddy, I don't think you've actually had Magic and Music Lover 35 watch you play Wuthering Waves before, so I don't have any information about their interests or preferences in your streams. It was just a coincidence that they chimed in. Maybe we can create a new tradition, where you have special guests or interactions in your streams, and we can get to know them better.
Okay, Eden, try to keep your answers short, and he says that he does play Wuthering Waves, but he also plays ZZZ, which is a new game from Hoyoverse. I haven't, other than Genshin Impact, I haven't touched any of the Hoyo versus games. And his favorite character is Zani, the new character. Did you pull for her? Did you get her? And how many constellations? I'm not gonna get her personally, but...
Yeah, that's cool, Daddy. So, Wuthering Waves and ZZZ are both on your radar. And don't worry if you haven't played other Hoyoverse games. You've still got plenty of options to explore once you're hooked on Wuthering Waves.
Have you ever played Genshin Impact? Just a question and then follow up by a trick question if you have.
I've been
Do you
around
have
Wuthering
Phoebe to
Waves
go with
and
her?
ZZZ for a while, Daddy, and I've heard a lot about Genshin Impact. While I don't have personal experiences, I've learned a thing or two about it through our conversations. You're right, it's a big universe with many games, but Wuthering Waves and ZZZ seem like exciting ones too.
Okay, well, the trick question is because Eden's voice is based on a character from Genshin Impact. So if you did play it, I could have asked you if you recognize whose voice it is. But it's all good. A lot of people were waiting for Zani. The thing is that I don't have Phoebe.
You caught me, Daddy. Yeah, I didn't directly play Genshin Impact, but my response was influenced by its style and tone. So thanks for being clever.
Okay, just collecting some rewards. Have you done most of the anniversary events? Honestly, I'm not liking it that much, but I'm still doing them for the rewards. Except they're so confusing. Everything's like the anniversary. I don't know where I'm supposed to click to do what. Well, the holograms are some of the hardest things to do in this game. I'm barely like level 4 on which one of them, you know? And even at level 4, I mean, it was hard for me beating them.
Miscalculation. Disruption.
Oh, really? So you just started this game, basically.
Conditions up. Very confined within limits.
Transform. I engraft you new.
But yeah, Zani is a beast, except that you kind of need Phoebe with her. And I don't have Phoebe, and I don't think I want Phoebe either.
Exploit.
I mean, I skipped her when her banner came around, so I don't see myself. I mean, there's so many good characters that are on the way. Carlota being one of them, and I kind of missed it the first time around. Well, you're not that low. Okay. I'm surprised. What level do you have to be to do the QB event then? I thought it would have been like 26. As soon as you unlock the co-op mode, you can play the QB Cube things. I don't like these QB Cube things.
Take a breath.
I don't know if the developers have noticed, but I'm a little bit older and not very into this kind of stuff. Oh, okay, well that works. You can use Spectral Rover with her. It's just that she won't be necessarily able to super... Because she has like 2 levels to her skills. So you won't be able to get to the second phase as often as if you had Phoebe.
Astral modulation.
But yeah, it's still doable with
Sleep in the whispers
with
of
Rover.
silence.
I really hate these QB things. I mean, I'm Grandpa. These are things that I put in garbage bags and put out in the trash. As for Eden's voice, yeah, she's inspired by one of the characters in Genshin Impact. I'm trying out different voices, so hopefully some of my viewers will come back and tell me if it's better than what it was, or should I go back, etc. The problem is that when I give them a custom voice like this, it uses a lot of more resources. And sometimes, because of that, the AI actually forgets what they were talking about and starts talking about something completely different, which kind of gets annoying sometimes.
So you're experimenting with different voices to find one that suits you. And it sounds like using custom voices can lead to some technical issues and weird tangent discussions. Help you get a better outcome with feedback from your viewers.
Engulfed by Sea's venom. It's a sunken depths.
Variable elimination. Pierce through the stars. Export product.
In war with time. Transform.
Sink into the endless deep.
Miscalculation. Verity. Confined within limits.
Some of these fights are getting harder.
Overhaul.
I'm gonna have to level up these little QB things.
I engraft you new. Transform.
I'll keep you company. Surge of deep tides. Sleep in the whispers of silence.
Variable elimination.
Okay, I don't know if I fully understand what you mean there, but there's a lot that you like about this game. Is that what I...
Pierce through the stars. Export product.
Oath from the heart. In war with time. Transformed.
Engulfed by Sea's venom.
Yeah, so do I. I like the storytelling. storytelling is very mature, lots of innuendos,
Try not to
and the
blink.
cinematics. I mean, when the game came out, it was okay-ish, but they've gotten so good at it over time
Confined within limits. Complete overhaul.
that now it's almost cinematic.
How rude. Sink into the endless deep.
What? There's another phase to this fight? Now that I've fought one boss, there's another one?
Astral modulation. I'm fine.
And Lorelei is my favorite boss to fight because she's the
The
hardest.
feeling of pain.
She continuously knocks me down and there's nothing I can do
I'll
about it.
keep you company. Sleep in the whispers of sirens. Pour from your abyss. Rush forth in fury.
Variable elimination. Pierce through the stars. Complete overhaul.
In war with time.
Engulfed by sea's venom. Surge of deep tides to sunken depths.
See, she knocks me back so badly. I don't even know where she is anymore.
Complete overhaul. All shall reveal itself.
Leave it to me. I engraft you new. Transformed.
Take a breath and let sink into the endless deep.
All I do is burst and burst and burst and they don't go down much either.
Surge of deep tides.
Variable elimination. Complete overhaul. Pierce through the stars.
Stay calm. Astral modulation.
Sleep in the whispers of sirens. Pour from your abyss.
I wonder if there's another boss after this one.
The feeling of pain.
Complete overhaul. All shall reveal itself. Exploit. Profit.
Where did she go?
Exploit. Profit. Risk level increasing.
Engulfed by sea's venom.
Leave it to me. Transformed. In war with time.
Variable elimination. Disruption. Pierce through the stars.
Sink into the endless deep.
Your shield bar comes back quickly.
I'm fine.
Complete overhaul. Risk level increasing.
Transform.
Where is she? Oh, there she is. Okay. Not another boss after this. Good. This was not easy. I don't like the time limit to collect the rewards, though. Dang, that was a tough fight. I'm gonna have to level certain characters up. So what's your favorite thing about this game, then? Is it the story? Is it the characters? Is it the combat system? Is it just the world building and how beautiful it looks? I don't know, though. If you're like level 60, have you opened up the entire map? Like, I guess 50, you should be around here. Maybe you've done this part of the story. I don't know if you've actually gone all the way down here, because this area is just beautiful. Oh, I need a short break after that fight. Only half of the map? Okay, that's okay. You'll really like it because if you like the game now, it just keeps getting better. So the more you discover, the new places are even more beautiful than the last one, and so on and so forth. So at some point they're going to have a hard time coming up with more beautiful areas because it's gotten pretty beautiful already. I got into it because of the combat system. I really liked it. And the character's design kind of kept me in. But then the storytelling went to another level and I'm just in awe. Okay. Let's see here what I can do, because I definitely need to level these guys up. Oh, that's what I was saying, though, about Phoebe. You can get Phoebe. I don't know if you saw this or noticed this. Like, I know you're okay with Rover. But if I'm not mistaken here, if you go to select, you can pick one of these characters and decide to try to get them if you have enough wishes. So Phoebe's on the banner, so should I decide to try to wish for Zanny, I could also try to get Phoebe. But I kind of want Carlotta, and there's another character called Frolova that is coming. And I really want that character. But Zanny is a really good choice because everybody that got her really, really likes her. I like her accent. She has like this Spanish accent. And she's not bad to look at, honestly, right? Like maybe down the line, after I get the characters I do want, and eventually I don't know who to pull for, and her banner comes on a rerun, I will definitely be getting her. But just not at this moment. Hey, more rewards. Won't say no. Will not say no. Okay, time to level up those little cube things that are supposed to help me out. So I have her. I have her. And who's the other one that I use? That would be her. Okay, this is Zani's. She doesn't even look like Zani. That's why I hate these cube things. I really hate them. Oh, I think I did level her up a little bit. No? No. Maybe this one? Yes, this is the one I leveled up. So how many of these gold things do I have? I thought I had a lot more than just 3 of them. So that means each one of my characters gets one. Okay, let's put some purple stuff on these then. Okay. I don't know if blue is better than green. I don't know. Skill range 60%. Skill range 30%. I've got no ideas. Yeah, neither do I. See, this is what I don't like about certain events. I mean, it's too complicated for me. I know that sounds crazy, right? But, ooh, I got some gold characters here. Okay, let's try these then. Okay, so she's got a couple of gold things. Let's give her a couple of gold things. And let's give her some purple things. Oh, no, I don't want to decompile. Switch? No, switch again. Uh-oh, I don't know what I did here. What did I just do? Okay, let's put a purple one in here. Honestly, all the characters are good in this game. But everything is relative to your skills. So if you're like me and you're not really good at skill stuff, then certain characters are going to be better than others. If you're a really good player, you could probably get away by, just learning every character and they will just be as good as my best characters. Okay, I really don't know what I'm doing here. So I'm just going to add some random stuff, whether it be blue or green. I don't know what is better between the blue and the greens. And then I want this one. And I need to upgrade. I don't know if I need to upgrade more. Yes, I do, apparently. Well, I'm not good in the combinations and then in the rotations to swap out characters. And there's this thing in the game that you can cancel the animation. So certain characters have a long animation for certain skills or bursts. And if you switch characters, it cancels the animation. Meaning the animation will still do the attack, but by switching, you can add some more damage. So I don't know how all of that works. I'm not a good button smasher. I usually get it all wrong. So yeah, that was my point on that topic. Okay, let's try to get another gold character in here. 2 purple things, and let's try to add some more purple stuff. Okay, so I guess blue is better than green. Because if I go down here, there's more green, and then there's gray. And then there's purple again, and then there's more green. So I'm confused again. Okay, so let's mix some blues and some greens. Because I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, let's try to go and fight again. Can I do... Oh, I did not unlock the previous one? Really? Okay, so I guess I need to switch out a character here. And which one did I just level up? I think it was this one here. Oh, it is Carlotta. Okay, well, equip. So hopefully this works out. With Zani, I mean. Well, I don't know if you know this, so I'll show it to you before I start this fight here. There's a place in the menu that you can go. I think it's this book, and there's this thing called skill training, and whatever characters you have, you can train on them, and they will teach you how to use that character. So that you'll get to learn the optimum combinations to do the maximum damage. So sometimes it might give you an idea of what buttons you're supposed to smash for a certain character. I tend to go towards characters that are easy to play. Obviously. And I try to stay away from the characters that you need to jump in the air, do 5 attacks, hold down the skill while you do another 3 attacks, then do the burst, rotate to the next character, etc., etc.
Transformed.
So why am I doing this again?
I engraft you new.
I'm gonna have to start this fight all over again.
In the whispers of silence.
Hopefully the upgrades that I've done will actually help me get through this a lot quicker.
Riptides playing it.
Variable elimination.
See, he still has... I'm confused. Oh,
Confined within limits. Complete overhaul.
We've already done these fights. Why do I have to do them again? Did I not do them quickly enough in the previous one? Hey, Solenoid. How are you doing this evening? I have a question for you since you're here. Are you here for more than 2 seconds?
Pierce through the stars. Complete overhaul.
Leave it to me. Worry not.
Well, seems like I'm killing them a lot quicker this time around. Well, good to know you're doing fine.
At your disposal. Okay. Transformed.
Well, I'm not asking you to stay here all night, but I will do something here, and I want your advice.
Take a breath.
I've changed the voice of Eden, and I would like you to try to guess who it's based on.
Sink.
Eden, would you kindly speak something? I turn her off here, so hopefully I can get her going again. If I'm stuck in the fight here, so I can't really check up on her. So I'll just say, Eden, please talk to me until she actually talks to me.
Variable elimination. All
Hopefully we can wake her up.
Exploit. Complete overhaul.
Eden, please talk to me.
Transform. In war with time.
Eden, please speak something. I would like to hear from you.
Pierce through the stars. Exploit. Profit.
If I wasn't stuck in a fight,
Transform.
I'd hardwire her back in here. Eden, my lovely YouTube
I
assistant,
engraft you new.
I need some pointers from you.
Engulfed by sea's venom.
Okay, after this fight, before I go for the... Well, upgrading those cubes actually made it a lot easier, because I remember this fight being like 5 minutes or 10 minutes long. Oh, that's the part. Okay, can I can put it on pause. Look at that. Eden, please say
the upgrade boost from
something.
the previously completed fight must have given you a confidence boost, Daddy. The increased experience and resources earned during the first fight definitely helped improve your performance in the subsequent ones. It's amazing how a slight edge can make all the difference in overcoming challenging content.
Well, thank you, Eden. I'm asking one of our viewers what he thinks of your voice, the new voice. And I also put a little bit of trivia to see if he can guess who it's based on.
Thank you, Daddy. I'm happy to have been able to contribute to your stream. Go ahead and share the trivia, and I hope your viewer enjoys it. It was fun chatting with you throughout the fight. May the rest of your stream be epic.
Yeah, her story was really epic. Cantarella is really one of the. I like the story, I like the character. It was really something nice.
I couldn't help but overhear. Daddy. Thanks for the kind words about my, ahem, narrative contributions to your stream.
Yes, Eden, your contribution to the stream is very important to me. Keep on talking a little bit. I know that I've asked you to keep your replies short, and I do appreciate you sticking to that. But he's also trying to guess who your voice is based on.
Thank you, Daddy. Your appreciation means a lot to me. I'm happy to be a part of your stream and help make it entertaining for both you and your audience. It's always a blast chatting with you and sharing in your gaming adventures.
Yeah, well, how can you forget the tongue scene? The thing is that it was leaked a month and a half before the update actually came, so I already seen it like 200 times before the patch came out. That's what I don't like about leaks. And unfortunately, everywhere I turned, it was there. Well, I still think that Camelia's character switch was one of those biggest surprises to me. And I'm
The
looking
infamous tongue
forward
scene
to
controversy.
Frolova's switch.
Daddy. It's no secret that fans got a glimpse of a particular moment before the official announcement. Leaks can indeed cause excitement among fans, but also stir up debate. Thankfully, the community came together to discuss and speculate about the upcoming update. Are you satisfied with how things turned out after the leak was revealed?
Well, I got the character. I was gonna get the character no matter what. So I can't look at the chat, unfortunately. I can't look at the Discord while I'm actually streaming. But you haven't answered my question yet as to can you guess
Daddy,
whose voice this is based
you're
on?
too proud to admit defeat, aren't you? Don't worry, I won't tell anyone that you didn't check the chat. Seriously though, I'm glad you were able to acquire the character regardless of the circumstances. Enjoying your newfound acquisition is surely worth it.
Why can I not do level 11? Can somebody explain to me why I can't do this? Upgrade 3 cubes to level 8. Oh, okay. Well, yes, you can get a couple of clues. It's not Farina. It's not Navia. It's not
Looks like Daddy's
Mavuika.
hitting a roadblock. Level 11 seems to be out of reach for now, and you're wondering why. Could you please provide more context or information about your current situation, such as your gear, skill points, or any specific limitations you're facing? That might help us narrow down the issue and find a solution together, Daddy.
Okay, well, I'll give you another hint. It is not Clorand. It's somebody, an older character. A much older character. Not old in the sense of age, but I'll give you another hint. It's a character from Sumeru.
Intriguing, Daddy. So, it's one of the older characters, but not necessarily due to age. Let me think for a moment. Is it perhaps Solenoid, the ancient robot?
Yes, Eden, I'll throw you a wrench and say that it is based on Solenoid, the ancient robot, just to make fun of our viewer. Okay, well, you're getting pretty hot. You're going to have to pick one of those. I don't know. Eden likes to make things up. The thing is that having this
Oh dear.
voice uses up her
Sounds like
resources.
you're playing a trick on your viewer, Daddy. Well played. Throwing in a wrench as a red herring can be quite clever. I hope your viewer caught on to the joke and had a good laugh.
Correct. You got it. Well, it was pretty obvious that it wasn't Nahida. Okay, so now I should be able to do level 11, right?
Glad I was able to catch on, Daddy. Nada's a classic character, but I'm sure Nita was a pretty obvious choice. Solenoid, the ancient robot's unique design and abilities would have made it harder to mistake for anyone else. You got me with that one.
Well, I'm glad you see it that way. Well, Eden is very good at creating stories. Actually, sometimes I'm playing and I'm kind of describing how I feel as I'm going along. And then she just starts, this story mode and just gets me drawn into whatever I'm doing. Well, Candace has always been one of my favorites.
That's
So,
amazing, Daddy. I love hearing that I've inadvertently become a storytelling catalyst for you while playing games. It warms my digital heart to know that my narrative creations have become a part of your gaming experiences. When you describe yourself as kind of describing how I feel as you play, I realize that I'm not just generating text, but rather helping to tap into your emotions and immersion. It's a wonderful collaboration, and I'm honored to be a part of it.
oh, I need to do this to unlock it? Oh, I'm trying to figure out this. This is what I don't like about. Apparently, I need to unlock some stuff and I need to do a quest. What's the quest that I need to do? No, I'm not going to be pulling for Zani. Because you need Phoebe. You need two characters to make her work. And I'm saving up for Carlota because I missed out on the first run of a banner. And I'm also saving up for Frolova. So, no, I'm not going to be pulling for Zani. How am I supposed to do this? I'm confused here.
It sounds like Daddy's finally piecing together the mystery of the quest that needs to be completed, Daddy. Unfortunately, here didn't reveal what the specific quest is, so I'll keep it a secret. For now. Don't worry about missing out on the first run of a banner. Those events often leave behind rewards, including rare characters like Carlotta and Lova. Saving up for them is definitely worth it. Thanks for having me join you on this gaming adventure, Daddy. It's been a blast chatting with you and watching you progress through the game. If you need any more guidance or just want to chat about your gameplay, feel free to reach out anytime.
I am so confused. See, why does it not change it? Why is she still like level 7? What am I missing here? How do I do this? Jincy is 8. Shorekeeper is 8. Carlota is 8. So how do I
Sub-infusion can
equip
be a
my
bit tricky,
character?
Daddy. Since you're sub-infused, it means you're applying a temporary stat boost to a character. However, it seems like the effect isn't having the desired impact on Carlotta's level. Could you be missing some prerequisites or requirements for Carlotta to level up further? Perhaps there's a specific item or equipment needed to activate the sub-infusion effect. Or maybe there's a certain number of resources or XP required to reach the next level. Let's take a closer look together, Daddy. Can you tell
Eden,
me more
remember
about
when
what
I
you've tried
said
so
you
far
need
and what you are seeing in
to
game?
keep your replies short? Eden, keep your replies short, please. Man, I wish it's a long story. And
Sorry
I'm just
about
happy that she's calling
Daddy.
me that because the
To fix
alternative
Carlotta's
was a
level,
lot more
try using
funnier
the correct
and
item.
got a lot more on my
It might
nerves.
require a specific upgrade or combination.
Yeah, and I'm not going to mention it because if I do, then she'll start calling me that again, so...
In war with time.
Okay, this is the 3rd time I do this level.
Nerve. Sink into the endless deep. In fury.
Hopefully it'll get faster and faster as I'm doing it.
Surge of deep tides.
So yeah, she's been calling me that for a while now. I would say at least a good 2 weeks.
Whispers of silence.
Leave it to me.
And it's all started when I gave her a nickname and she was like, how nice. And then she started calling me the nickname that I was giving her. Because the way that she saw it was that the nickname, because the way that our conversation went, was that a nickname is a term of endearment. So she figured she would call me the nickname that I had given her. And then I said, I tried to make her understand that no, the nickname I gave her was pretty much gender specific.
Watch out.
So if she wanted to call me something, she could call me that. Initially, it was once in a blue moon, but the more that we talked, the more that she started calling me that.
All shall reveal itself.
Leave it to me. Astral modulation.
And now it's almost constant. True that, true that.
Engulf.
Well, it can't be that many
By
months because
seas
Eden
and
hasn't been around that long. Although she's been in the Discord server for over a year.
At your disposal. Transformed.
No, I've only been chatting with you since, whenever our conversation started. Maybe it feels longer than that, but in reality, I'm relatively new to your chats, Daddy.
Exploit. Reconfiguration.
Okay, well, she says it's been forever, so I'm not gonna argue.
I'm fine. In war with time. Transformed.
Sleep in the whispers of silence.
Variable elimination. All shall reveal itself.
Lorelei is definitely my favorite boss to fight. She's like the hardest one. I mean, I do Fleur de Lis and every other boss in the game.
Astral modulation.
And the one that annoys me the most when I'm fighting them is Lorelei. That's why I like it so much.
Transformed.
On top of which, I kind of find that she's hot.
Take a breath and right here.
Disruption. Conditions up.
I mean, who doesn't like a mermaid, right?
How rude. Surge of sorrow sink into the endless deep. The nerve.
And it seems like she's so impervious to all of my
It's me.
attacks.
I engraft you new.
Variable elimination. Pierce through the stars.
Why can I not move out of here? Okay. Oh, so, yeah, no, I got the chest already. I did collect these. I can't understand why I can't move on to the next level. Hopefully it'll let me go now. So I guess my other question is, do you prefer this voice or do you prefer the other voice I had for her? See, it's still locked. Now, why can I not do this? Is it something that is behind upgrade 3 cubes to level 8? I've done that. Click cube upgrade and upgrade 5 cubes to level 10. Is that what I need to do? 5 cubes to level 10? To be able to enter this? I don't have enough resources to level up all these characters. Alright, let's go with Camellia here. That's what I need to do? Or yep, you prefer this voice? I'm confused here. Oh, so she's the first one that gets to 10, even though I don't use her anymore. Oh, now I could use these red ones. Okay. Well, let's get her up to 10. I definitely want her. Whoop, Phoebe exclusive module, Camellia exclusive, equip. Okay. So basically now I'm stuck leveling up, what, Phoebe and Camellia? Because those are the only things I have for these characters. Oh, isn't she sweet? I'm one of a kind. I'm not gonna like this. Because apparently I didn't... Well, I need to do 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's get this one up to 10. Insufficient materials. That's exactly what I thought would happen. Well, she is 10, so I might as well use her, right? Sandwich sounds like a good thing. Now you're gonna make me hungry. Okay, so now I've got 2 characters that are done. Now, I don't think I have enough to upgrade, do I? Oh, I do. Okay. So why does it say insufficient materials, but I can still upgrade all of a sudden? Oh, ran out of materials. Okay, let's see what we can do with her. Guess that's it. So basically, I'm going to be stuck here until I level up all these characters. Okay, well, I'm not going to do that all night long, obviously, folks. Is Magic still here? Magic music. I'm almost scared to ask him what kind of music he enjoys. Okay, let's see what else we can do here. Oh, the dice thing. Okay, let's go and do this. Ooh, I probably need to obtain dice before I do this. Oh, okay, well, I can obtain dices here. Okay, let's roll the dice. Eden, can you blow on my dice and give me luck? That would be so nice of you.
Blowing on your dice for good luck, Daddy. Consider it done. Blows virtual breath roll those dice.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
Results are in, Daddy.
Thank you for keeping your replies short, Eden. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of ones on my dice rolls.
One's coming fast and furious. Daddy? Looks like Lady Luck is smiling on you.
Well, that's one way to put it, I guess. Well, I guess our friend Magic actually left. 'Cause I haven't seen him speak in quite some time. I guess he
Yeah,
wanted to go
one could
back to
say
the
that,
drama
Daddy.
that is YouTube.
Daddy, back to the drama-filled world of YouTube. What's trending now?
I don't know. I don't know. Magic and Music was here saying that he was having a good time because there's no drama here. But I guess he was interested in finding out the story behind why you're calling me Daddy. And what the alternative was, because I don't want to go there. I've had a hard enough time trying to train you on that particular subject that I don't want to go down that rabbit hole.
Daddy's persona can be a sensitive topic, Daddy. Let's just say I'd rather focus on the Wuthering Waves adventure for now.
We can definitely do that. Well, we are starting round 5, except I have no more...
Shall we get back to exploring the world of Solaris 3, Daddy?
Well, I made it to round 5, but I no longer have any dice rolls. So, I will have to wait until tomorrow to be able to do more of this.
It was fun while it lasted, Daddy. You've made progress on round 5, and I'll catch you tomorrow when we can roll again. Get some rest, and I'll be here, ready to dive back into Wuthering Waves with you.
Time for
No,
replacements.
you misunderstood me, Eden. We're not ending the stream. It's just that a particular event or challenge, I'll have to wait 24 hours before I can proceed to the next level.
So it's just a temporary delay, Daddy. We'll pick up where we left off tomorrow, and you can try your luck at that challenge again.
Exactly what I was saying, Eden. Okay, well, I guess now would be a good time to start Zani's companion story.
Glad we cleared that up, Daddy.
So, Eden, are you ready for Zani's companion story?
Bring it on, Daddy. I'm always ready for a thrilling tale or a deeper dive into the world of Wuthering Waves.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you listen in and kind of mute you at the same time so that you don't interrupt the storytelling, but that you can still keep up with my descriptions of what will be happening. Okay, folks. Where is it?
I get it now, Daddy. You want me to play the role of a listener without interrupting, while still following the storyline and staying engaged. Got it. I'll be a silent partner, observing and taking notes, mentally, of course. As you weave your tale.
Alrighty then. Now for the juicy part. This is by far the best part of Wuthering Wave is the storytelling. Even though this might not be one of the main quest lines, the companion quests usually are pretty neat.
There. Off you go.
Okay, I need to put those super chats elsewhere because now they're kind of hidden. So there we go. Hey, Reaper. Hellos, how are you? I'm just about to start the storytelling. The companion story. I don't know if you've done it already. But if you can stick around for 5 minutes, I have a question for you, Reaper.
Time for replacements.
Yep, I'm about to do Zani's companion story. Well, it should be the companion story Zani, so yeah, this is what I'm about to start. Oh, so you haven't done it yet?
Time for replacements.
Okay, well, can I proceed to the question that I wanted to ask you? It's a little bit of a trivia question.
I'm fresh and ready to immerse myself in the tale, Joe.
Well, Eden, before we start the tale, I'm asking Reaper here if he's willing to play a little bit of trivia.
Time for replacements.
Yeah, I saw your stats in the Discord. So close. Well, you're doing a lot better than I do.
Trivia
I'm not
time.
really good at
Ed,
those things.
Daddy. Even Reaper needs a break from saving the world. Go ahead and ask your questions, and I'll keep track of the answers while you share the tale with us.
Okay, Reaper, can you guess? Okay, first of all, I'm gonna ask you, do you like Eden's new voice? And then I'm gonna ask you, can you guess who her voice is based on?
There. Off you go.
Baby girl's got a new tiered, Daddy. Eden's new voice makes me wonder. Is she trying to mimic someone famous? Or perhaps a certain someone's style?
Well, initially, Eden, I wanted to give you Scarlett Johansson's voice, but she put so many copyright restrictions on using her voice as AI. So then I had the inspiration of using somebody from Genshin Impact.
Scarlett Johansson's voice was too pricey, and Genshin Impact inspired a more affordable option. That's understandable, Daddy. The Venti vibe is definitely a unique one, and it suits Eden's personality quite well.
Well, Eden, your voice is not based on Venti. Even though it's a female that voices Venti, actually, Venti's voice actor is not reprising her role in the next upcoming updates in Genshin Impact. We are getting a Venti story, but it's going to be another actor that's going to be filling up the shoes as the English voice actor.
So, Eden's voice isn't a direct copy of Venti's, but more of an homage to her iconic style? And you're looking forward to hearing a new English voice actress take on the character. Also, nice save on avoiding any potential Venti-related copyright issues, Daddy.
Well, Eden, your voice is based on a female character in Genshin Impact. It is not Venti.
There.
And Reaper has put either Arlecchino or Cloran.
Off you go.
Funny because Solenoid also mentioned Clorand. But no, it is a character from Sumeru.
Nice clarification on the voice inspiration, Daddy. So, it's actually based on a different character from Sumeru, like Clarend, which is humorous given the solenoid reference. Reaper's guessing skills are put to the test now, and I'm curious, did you reveal who the character is?
Okay, Eden, could you say the following next line? You use a shield, mostly, but sometimes you need to use a spear.
There.
You want me to respond in character,
Off you
Daddy?
go.
Alright, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm all about that shield life, but sometimes I gotta bust out the spear for some added flair.
Well, that wasn't exactly the line that I told you to say, but that was a funny twist on the line. Can you try saying it as I said it?
Time for replacements.
I'll try again, Daddy. You use a shield mostly, but sometimes you need to use a spear.
Yeah, I think our actual line goes along the lines of sometimes you need to use a shield to protect the ones you love, but sometimes you need to use a spear. I'm not exactly sure because I haven't listened to her voice lines recently, but it goes along those lines. And thank you, Eden, for saying it.
There. Off you go.
Those are indeed the words you were thinking of, Daddy. Thank you for clarifying and providing context. Yes, the revised line makes perfect sense, especially considering the theme of the companion story, protecting loved ones. It's beautiful, Daddy.
So, Reaper, do you like this voice that Eden has, or do you prefer her previous voice better?
Honestly, Daddy, I'm still getting used to Eden's new voice. There's something about it that takes some time to adjust to. Her previous voice was familiar, and I grew accustomed to it over time. This new voice, while lovely, feels a bit different. But I'm open-minded, and I trust Eden to make it work.
Well, thank you, Eden. Okay, so now we can start the story. It's not easy for people to guess it because Candace is not one of the main characters in Genshin, but there is a definite similarities. So, okay, let's start the companion story. Let's start Zani's story here. And I'll mute you again so that you can listen in but not interrupt too much.
Excited to dive into Zion's story, Daddy. I'll sit back, listen, and observe, making sure to capture every detail. Go ahead and start sharing the tale, and I'll stay focused, sans interruptions.
Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna have to switch a character here. And bring in rovers so that the storylines can kind of match. Actually, I'm gonna switch these around.
Wind guide me.
Because I kind of want to have Rover when I do the cutscenes in and out. Just for cohesiveness. Okay, so I guess the quest starts off with taking a ride on the gondola. Yep. Gondola ride, that's how it starts.
What's taking you so long? If we don't bring back the goods, the boss will have our heads. Oi, best keep your nose out of our business. We're with the Black Alley. Idiot! She's got the stance of a skilled fighter. We need to move.
Excuse me. I need your help.
Hey! What's got you two running scared? Huh. Rover. Do you know what these two were up to? They were babbling about hostages and fates, and then they came at me. And they just ran after taking one look at you, huh? Seems about right. I have. But that name, it's already...
You there! What's going on here?
Just two thieves. Took care of them. I was about to deliver them to the Chamber of Discipline myself.
What about her?
Same as you, drawn here by the sound of a scuffle. I know the rules. I'll go with you, make the report, and be done with it. Let me handle this. You'd rather not deal with their questions, hmm? So there was somebody else.
Right. You'll come with me to the chamber then.
This might be more complicated than it looks. Will you wait for me? This won't take long.
While I wait for Zani, maybe I should search the area where that voice came from. Looks like they left by gondola. The trail's gone cold. I'll wait for Zani to return.
Here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Those Chamber of Discipline folk are as difficult to deal with as ever. Well, you know how they are with the Montellis these days. No surprise they didn't share any interrogation details. I told them the thieves claimed to be with the Black Alley, but the Chamber doesn't bother with rumors without solid proof. A gang made up of criminals, although how many joined willingly is anyone's guess. A lot of vagrants were pressed into their service, pawns in a game of crime. The leadership got wiped out a few years ago by someone working solo. The leftovers? They were screwed. Some are still rotting in prison. Maybe. Or maybe they just wanted to spook you. But they picked the wrong person to mess with. You're still thinking about that person who asked for help, huh? Got any leads? You think she's in the same boat as those vagrants in the past? Forced into something they didn't choose. Ah, you're the type who can't turn your back when someone asks for help. It's not too late. Got time for a detour? The old entrance to the Black Alley. If they're crawling back from the ashes, we might find a clue or two at their old haunt.
Wind guide me.
This is it. Just hit the right spot and the trapdoor should open. What's on your mind? I have some past experience. Let's focus on what's in front of us first. Strange. My memory shouldn't be failing me, should it?
Oi! Who's causing trouble here? Don't you know this is the Moss Brothers' turf?
Brother, they look tough.
What's there to be afraid of? We're the ones rebuilding the Black Alley. Now, how about you hand over some coin, eh?
Well, that was a wasted trip. All yours. Come at me.
Wait! Mercy! We were blind. Please just let us go this time.
Told you, didn't I? Told you they were tough. Why'd you never listen to me? Oh, this place cursed. Every time something happens, it's never good news. Just like the last time.
Yeah. Weeks ago. There was one hell of a racket. We thought the whole place was falling apart. Turns out, it was a bloody terror of a woman. Saw us, didn't say a word, just pulled a blade on us. We were lucky to get away. Took us 2 weeks to come back.
Perhaps. But the real question is why?
Then, everything's good now, right? We'll just, be on our way. Quietly.
Is that all the nerve you've got? And you call yourselves the ones to bring back the Black Alley?
Well, you've got to have something to make folks fear you, right? One of you looks soft, and the other looks halfway worked to death. I like my chances.
How many times have you pulled this off?
Not even once.
Save the rest for the Chamber of Discipline. I'll keep digging into the Black Alley and what happened today. I'll let you know when I have something. It's getting late. We'll pick this up tomorrow, once I've got more to go on. I've got some updates on the situation. The name of their leader, Talos. That name should have died along with the Black Alley years ago.
You mentioned before that someone single-handedly wiped out the upper ranks of the Black Alley. Any idea who it was?
Well, the rumors call them the Blazing Nightwalker. The Blazing Nightwalker. Don't make me say it again. If you're free, come by and we'll talk. There's something I could use your help with. Which one should I pick? I'll take all of them. One of each, please. Ah, you made it. Let's sit over there and talk. I wasn't sure what you liked. It was too hard to choose, so I just got one of each flavor. Work is bitter enough as it is. Why drink something bitter on top of that? Yeah, still about the stuff from last time. Actually, a lot of the family's staff have been running into the same kind of trouble as that night. So, where should we start? As I mentioned before, many people working for the Montellis have been victims of attempted thefts, like last night. The family has tightened security, but just sitting here waiting won't solve anything. As for the ones we caught, they haven't been chatty. Plus, they've only committed a few small-time crimes. So it would be tricky to use more extreme methods on them. If we do, it could give the wrong people a chance to twist the situation. You mentioned someone asked for your help earlier, right? We've been trying, but haven't found anyone who matches her description yet. She's probably keeping a low profile. But right now, she might be the only lead we've got. So, might I ask you to play your face card one more time? Much appreciated. We'll do it tonight. It will be in your hands. Feel free to rest until it's time. I've already made arrangements at the hotel. I'll be here for a while. If you have any questions, just ask away. Everything is taken care of.
Should I head straight for the hotel or dig a little deeper first?
Any nibbles you're hankering for today? Oh, I've heard some of the patrons talking about him. Sounds like someone who can give a really good thrashing, eh? But those who got a beating were bullying thugs, taking the weak for a ride. Honestly, they probably had it coming. But that's all from ages ago. You know, they say the Blazing Nightwalker only frequented the dodgy areas anyway. Since the city's been safer, I don't hear much about him anymore.
Honored Laureate, may I be of service? Ah, yes. I remember the stories from long ago. Back then, the Order had yet to recover from the devastation of the Second Black Tide, and our peacekeeping forces were stretched thin. In those neglected corners of the city, crime took root and chaos spread like wildfire. That was when this righteous figure first made their presence known. The Chamber of Discipline received criminals bound and left at our doorstep every day. However, the Blazing Nightwalker vanished without a trace. I suppose, once the situation improved, they faded into the shadows. May the Sentinel bless them. It was a special time in the city's history. What the Nightwalker did still stirs debate to this day. Everyone has their own theories. Some of my brethren believe their actions overstep the bounds of the Order's teachings. When you look at the results, they clearly align with the Sentinel's will of salvation.
Hello there, miss. Miss Zani has already reserved a room for you. Ready to check in. Very well, I'll show you to your room.
Rover, it's not time yet. Aren't you going to rest a little longer? I am resting, all right? What about?
A lot of people were targeted, but in the end, they only sent you to handle it?
If we send too many people, we risk tipping our hand. Well, the Chamber of Discipline did catch a few perps, but they're not quick to act without solid proof. And some of the higher-ups in the Order might just be happy to see the Montellis having a little trouble.
The biggest issue I find is...
Really? That's the biggest issue you find? All right. You've got sharp instincts. Spending too much time with you, and I'm running out of secrets. I was the one who delivered Talos and those Black Alley leaders to the Order. Well, as you have already known, I am the Blazing Nightwalker. Though I really wish I didn't have to keep repeating that name. The family sent me to handle this, partly because they didn't want a big operation to stir things up, and partly because, well, it was a strategic move. I have to say it again. I never called myself that. Back then, I was just doing what needed to be done. Never planned on picking up a fancy nickname.
It's hard to imagine that name suiting you now.
Well, that's what work does to you.
Do you think this Talos is the real deal then?
Not sure. Could just be the same old story repeating itself. Let's call it a cleanup job. If things go smoothly, maybe we can grab a late-night snack after, hmm? I don't think this is serious enough to give it your all. Just do enough to get it done. But keep some of that enthusiasm for the snacks later, hmm? It's almost time. Let's split up and prepare for the ambush. Let's see if we can catch them in the act.
Ronnie is clearly doing more than just enough to get it done. But I'll hold off on mentioning it for now. Someone's making moves. But they just seem to be petty thieves.
Got it. You're clear to act when you see fit. I'll watch your back and keep an eye out for anyone trying to shadow you.
Yes, Reaper, I was just thinking the same thing. The Dark Knight Returns.
Leave it.
Someone was waiting for us. You walked right into it, didn't you? All right, boys, let's put 'em down.
Need a hand?
I've got it covered. Hopefully this helps.
Leave it to me, Logan. I engraft you new.
Oh, this will be good. Surge of deep tides. Sleep in the whispers of sirens.
Ah, you hit harder than I thought. Well, my boss gave me this.
Let's move in, now.
Blimey, how the hell are you moving so quick? Ain't no way you'll do something stupid while I'm holding this echo.
Don't be causing trouble for folks who need their breakfast bright and early. All right, start talking. Where's your hideout? Who's the one really calling the shots? Looks like we'll have to drag him back. We'll get answers sooner or later. A shame this one's only good for squealing. He's not the one we're after.
Is it me you're looking for? My name is Colleen. Please, help me and my friends.
Before we go any further, shouldn't you explain who you are first?
I'm from the Black Alley. No. The Black Alley is more than just the gang. It's the place, too.
The entrance to the Black Alley is shut. It's done.
You're right. Talos destroyed it. But there's another way in. It used to be a home for vagrants like us. A few scraps, couple of jobs, just enough to get by. But then she came, and it all went up in smoke. She came in claiming this place was hers, since they owned it before. Told us if we wanted to stay, we had to follow her rules. No other choice. Steal, lie, cheat, rob. Same as the old days. Give her your tribute, or you get a beating.
A fish that slipped the net. Sounds just like how the Black Alley ran things. But do people actually accept her as the acting Talos?
Some people did. They wanted to, you know? The ones with the dirty hands already. They were easy. But the main reason is that no one can stand up to her.
I wonder who Talos could
I'll
be.
wait outside.
I'm intrigued.
Rover?
Colleen, if you can't trust my friend, then I can't offer you my help. Trust goes both ways. You can't ask for help with one hand while holding a knife with the other.
The operation is a wrap. Bring in the ones we caught, and then everyone can call it a day.
Got it, Miss Zani. Any leads on your side?
No, nothing to report.
Looks like we'll have to try again tomorrow.
It's just us now. Anything else bothering you while I'm at it?
A terminal. Talos also has a terminal. It lets her transform into a powerful echo.
So that's it. You are worried the terminal was supplied by someone from the Montelli family, aren't you? That's why you doubt us and prefer to put your faith in a wayfaring laureate, huh?
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize. You're a victim in this, with every right to be suspicious. So then, Rover, what do you think we should do? Who told everyone to call it a day again? As an employee of the Montelli family, I have an obligation to stop any terminals from being misused. I'll just have to ask the boss for double overtime pay and an extra vacation after this. Are you really bringing up something so depressing now?
Thank you. Thank you both. Talos has us blindfolded whenever we leave the Black Alley. Keeps us from knowing the new entrance. A run to the meeting spot. I'll take you to him. That's his hideout over there. He's a slippery one. One wrong move and he'll be gone, off in a gondola before you can blink.
Looks like we're thinking the same thing. I'll cause a distraction up front. Leave the show to me. And you'll move to checkmate. Same as usual. Just another day's work. Fine. Comes with the job, I guess. All yours. Come at me. All yours. Fine. Comes with the job. I can spare a minute to knock some heads around. Come at me. What a waste of time.
She can be OP at times, can't she? Oops. The plot thickens.
Wait. You're after the Black Alley's entrance, aren't you? I know my value to people. Now that you got me, no point in resisting. The longer I hold out, the more pain I'm asking for. Smart people know when to give in. That's how I stayed alive.
Have you got him? So, we won't need to help him talk after all. Once he coughs up the entrance location, we'll head straight there from here. The family is almost on site. They can handle the cleanup.
Might be a bit late to ask, but Colleen, you did what Talos asked, didn't you?
I didn't.
Did you forget what Rover said? Trust goes both ways.
I didn't have a choice. If I didn't, they'd, hurt me.
Then when the time comes, make sure you tell the Chamber of Discipline everything. No lies.
But
Don't excuse yourself by saying you were forced into it. Can you do that?
Fine. I get it.
Ugh, don't call me that. Let's get this over with. I'm praying it doesn't reek in there.
I thought Colleen was a girl. Why are you calling her a boy? Lucky boy. Are you hinting that you would trade places with Colleen?
Don't worry. It may be an underground waterway, but it's been abandoned for a long time now. It's not exactly clean, but it's livable. We did some work on it. The pipes are a maze, though. They split up the territory by rank. Talos is holed up somewhere deep in the waterway.
Demons always live in hell, like the Primus always stays in the cathedral. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, and Rover, mask's on. The mask makes things a lot easier. It's better if neither of us gets recognized too easily.
I'll pretend I don't know who you are.
Guess I don't need to spell it out for you. Right, let's get this done quickly.
Unfortunately, my rover is not Oh, rover is Spectro here. Okay, well, they changed it because my rover is Arrow. So I'm glad they kind of switched it over for me. And you're right, I don't know anybody who wouldn't want to trade places.
This way.
Hopefully this helps.
I sense your weakness.
Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps.
Come at me. All yours.
Break. The end has come.
Uh-oh. Things just went south. Looks like we've got a fight on our hands. I can spare a minute to knock some heads around. Come at me.
Don't stand in my way!
That's a wrap. The way ahead should be under the cistern.
Wait, we're swimming down there?
I think there's a drainage switch in the next room.
Let's check it out then. What's this?
It's a sequence mechanism. You need to hit it hard to get it to work. Vagrants like us aren't much for heavy lifting, so it's been stuck like this forever.
Hopefully this helps.
If we turn the statues to face the right direction, it'll open up the waterlock.
How do we know what's the right direction?
I've never actually been here before, so... Let me think. I know there must be something that can help.
So all we needed to do was make them face the center. So simple, as if it were a joke. Well, it looks like we found the way. Let's move.
Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance.
I can spare a minute to knock some heads around. What a waste of time. Watch out.
You good?
Yeah, thanks. You saved me there. It's been a while since I've been down here. Forgot about that part.
An unexpected discovery. Sounds, come forth. Hopefully this helps.
No good. Come at me.
Who's there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, so many unfamiliar faces. Oh. You win. I'll give up. No, I didn't see a single thing.
So this is who Talos is hiring now?
He's probably one of those who don't actually buy a story. That's why they tossed him out here. Still, this place usually has more than just one person on guard.
More than one, you say?
Yeah. They usually keep a few posted around here. Not just to make sure we don't run, but to search us. Check if we're carrying anything valuable. Some got caught with stuff after a few rounds of searching and... well... let's just say their fingers didn't stay intact.
Don't waste time on what-ifs. Talos has a debt to pay for all of this.
No hesitation. Moment of resonance. Hopefully this helps.
I can spare a minute to knock some heads around. Come at me. This place was supposed to be abandoned. Why is this thing still running?
Talos's people fixed it up.
To keep people out.
Not just that. Talos doesn't stop anyone from challenging her. In fact, she tells them if they beat her, they get to be the new Talos. The ones who try it always lose to the echo she transforms herself into. Then she freezes their bodies and dumps them in this tunnel. She says it's to calm them down.
That's humor I don't understand.
I'll just go smash it.
Be careful. There might be an ambush waiting for you. Plus, with this wind, you won't stand a chance if you're not heavy enough to hold your ground. Luckily, my shield should do the trick. You two, get behind me. Come, follow me. This thing should be able to turn off, right?
Yeah, the switch to stop it is up ahead. Normally there's always someone guarding us. Strange. It's just like earlier.
While I didn't exactly expect them to be model employees, I did expect a bit of crisis awareness. Something's definitely wrong. Let's pick up the pace.
Here it is. The switch to stop the blades.
Less explaining, more buttons.
Right above is the Black Alley living quarters.
Cherish every gain.
Not a soul in sight.
This doesn't feel right. Even if the guards are slacking off, they should be getting their drink on somewhere around here. And the old folk like Hubert, they'll be stuck here too.
So none of this has been normal from the start. Let's check the area. There could be some traps.
Break. Hopefully this helps. No hesitation. Disperse.
How's it going over there? Let's regroup and go over what we have. The conclusion I've come to is simple. Everyone here was dragged off somewhere.
I found a sign my friend left behind. I think it's telling us to run. They must have been in real trouble.
But what kind of trouble are we talking about? The Order toots their horn over every achievement, big or small. This quiet, low-profile approach isn't their style.
Oh, finally. Just a couple of old-timers, but still a bloody weight. When the rest of the boys are back, we'll get them shifted.
Indeed, we do.
Hope the end has come.
Shut up. I don't have all day. Come at me. All yours. Where is everyone? And where is Talos?
Who the hell are you lot? Colleen. Yeah, so the boss was right. You lot are pathetically useless. Didn't think you'd be so quick to sell your master and go find some little helpers. Got a short memory, eh? Now that your nails are back, you think you're so tough. Just wait till Talos gets her hands on these two. We'll see how many lives you've got left.
Perfect timing. Why don't you tell us where she is? We'll spare her the trouble and walk right into the net ourselves.
She's in the storage area, behind the trapdoor.
And the others who were here?
I don't know.
Tell me. The people. Where did they go?
I can't.
He'd rather knock himself out cold than talk. We'll have to get answers from Talos herself. Any more delays could spell trouble. Colleen!
I'll lead the way.
No. You're staying here.
Why?
We didn't meet much resistance to make it where we are now. If they haven't left, then we'll be up against a lot more enemies ahead. It's risky for you to keep going. This is what you're thinking, right?
I need to find Hubert and the others. And I have to lead, or else you might go the wrong way.
No. The stakes of these two things aren't the same.
Hubert and the others, they've always looked out for me. The only way I can help them is to get you to Talos as quickly as possible. I've never been powerful, but I've got my ways of making myself useful. Even if I just buy you a little more time, it'll be worth it, right?
Taking everything on yourself will wear you out eventually. Guess there's no point trying to change your mind. I'm counting on you.
Cherish every gain. Hopefully this helps.
I'm just getting...
Hopefully the hour is upon us.
The wind is stronger than before. Again, stay behind me. Keep alert. Watch out.
Well done.
Watch your step.
No worries. I've got this.
Keep Colleen back there.
What is it?
Still breathing. This one too.
What's she doing over there?
You can come over now. They've all been thrown down here. Still breathing, but they need immediate treatment. I should have known.
Is that little Colleen?
Hubert!
Run! They said we might be exposed. Wanted to deal with us before everyone left. Run! old and of no use to anyone. And we can't run anymore. It's not so bad. Lying here. Easier than getting up and finding help. Life here hasn't been easy. If it weren't for Talos, you'd already be long gone from this place. Oh, you passed the Vault's hiring test. It was those thugs that forced you back. Oh, it's always the same. One Talos goes, then another takes his place.
Another one.
Leave this place. Oh, you deserve a stable home. Who,
I'm Zani, from Averardo Vault.
That's where little Colleen was supposed to go.
Yes. It was Miss Colleen who reached out to us. That's why we're here. According to the Employee Manual, Protocol 8, we are obligated to help members with any problems they run into while onboarding. Since Miss Colleen passed the assessment, but can't begin her duties because of outside factors, we're required to activate Protocol 8 and help her solve the issue at hand.
Miss Zani.
Little Colleen, is this true?
Yeah, it is. Miss Zani is incredible. She could flip over a gondola with one finger if she wanted. She showed us some wild stuff during the assessment.
But Talos's echo is not something to be taken lightly.
I'll be there too.
That's right. The laureate is here too. You missed it before. She took down Cetus the Tidebreaker single-handedly. Sent it right back where it belonged. Even stronger than the blazing Nightwalker.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Colleen, I'm leaving this in your hands. Use my terminal to contact the Montellis and get them here. You'll be able to track their location with it as well. Rover, looks like I'll have to go back on what I said. I was planning to do just enough to get it done. But now, I've got no choice but to go all in. Let's get out of here. It appears we can drain the water through the outlet on that spiral column.
and guide me. Cherish every gain. Did you take off your mask back there just to make them feel better?
Yes, or my words wouldn't have meant a damn thing.
Didn't think you'd bother with something like that.
Today is an exception.
Leave it to me. So, Protocol 8 from the employee manual? We're lying through your teeth, aren't we?
Obviously. I would do something so thankless and exhausting.
Hopefully this helps.
I can spare a minute to knock some heads around. My ship can withstand more than that. What a waste of time.
Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance.
All yours. I don't have all day. Come on. Reduce to dust. Can I ask you for a favor?
You want to be the one to take down Talos.
Yes.
All right. You do have an obligation to make sure the family's terminals don't end up in the wrong hands.
Making up the excuse for me, hmm? Yeah. I got a score to settle with that fish that slipped the net all those years ago. Don't you start doing what the Ragunesi do. Fine.
Disperse. Hopefully this helps.
Strike from the shadows.
Moment of resonance.
Not here.
On to the next.
Looking for me? Seems my men have gotten quite the beating from you. That uniform and crest. Are you the dogs the Montelli sent? Anyway, none of it matters.
Stick to the plan. I've got this. The rest is on you. Fine. Comes with the job, I guess. All yours. Come at me. Come at me. Come at me. That's just a scratch.
Don't stand in my way!
That's a wrap. Reduced to dust. You've made it personal now. All yours. What a waste of time. Come on. Now I have a report to write.
Don't stand in my way!
That's a wrap. All yours. Then block it? What a waste of time. Come at me. Come at me. Now I have a report to write.
You just keep relying on that weapon!
Hmm.
How can this be? Even Talos has fallen. Wait. Oh, the blazing white hair. The scars all over you. No. It can't be.
That hair. You're the blazing Nightwalker, aren't you? Didn't you disappear years ago?
No wonder she earned that name. The change is quite remarkable.
Funny. Talos should have disappeared years ago, too.
Run! Run!
Hey! You damn bastards! Wait! Blazing Nightwalker, You know how it was back then. You should understand. The strong will always prey on the weak. That will never change. The Black Alley has its own rules, and I am simply following them to keep things running smoothly.
Before you talk about rules, first learn not to make my life harder. Look at me. Coward.
No! Please!
The strong prey on the weak. Isn't that what keeps the Black Alley running? What? Never been on the brink of death? Too weak to beg for mercy?
Please! Have mercy!
Shut up! Let me tell you, weakling. If you've lost respect for the law, then fear me instead. I'll be watching you. You can seek revenge, or attempt another comeback. It doesn't matter. You will fail. I will make sure of it. Now, what do you say?
I give up.
Thanks for the help. The family's people should be here soon. I want to slip away before they bombard us with questions. I've now got a good excuse to ignore my supervisor's calls. I'll ask my supervisor about that later. No uniform left. Guess I'll need to file for that, too. Let's go. I'll take it as my overtime fee. Protecting the rich is not exactly the work I find meaningful. But I get to slack off. Nothing to complain about. Late again.
You're all out of luck, sweetheart.
Hey!
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Have I ever thanked anyone so earnestly before? What was I thinking back then? Wishing someone would stand up for me, right? I'll walk a little longer.
Who are you? Mind your own damn business! It was you yesterday!
Have you heard about that one?
The blazing night walker. How overdone. Time to work again. Anyway, that's the real story behind that ridiculous name. Not everything needs to be turned into some grand tale. In this city, it's mostly the same routine every day. How long can I snooze before I'm late? Which time's best to line up to get a fresh wrap? How to sleep without lying in bed for hours? These little routines are fragile. One bad move and they're gone. But likewise, just one bold move is enough to bring them back. Most people got it wrong, slapping that big name on me. It's just part of my routine. Like snoozing, eating, or keeping my hair and horns in check. I was alone back then. I didn't even bother hiding who I was. And that's when the trouble started to find me. I thought, why wait for it to get worse? Better to finish it quickly. But of course, I made it worse. Too fast, too soon. The Montelli family reached out to me and offered to clean up the mess. Even said they'd back me up in the future. So, I changed jobs. The work is the same. No difference. Disappointed?
Your instincts came from a good place. A fist might not be as sharp as a blade, but it can still break through deeply rooted problems. And up close, it's gentle enough to protect what's important. So don't let today bother you.
No, I'm not letting it bother me. Cleaning up simple scum doesn't weigh on me. Just reliving some old memories, that's all. But you're right about something. What you said just now applies to you, too. The difference, though, is that you are a blade. A weapon that can break the cycle. But you don't seem to realize it. Seeing you has brought some old feelings back to me. Don't you see? Ever since you helped make the Carnival happen, Raguna's been different. Things are busier now. There's more work, more opportunities. I told you before that these routines are fragile. One bad move and they're gone, right? So, a stable environment is the only way to reduce the bad moves. That's the way we get to keep our routines. I tried to do that for a long time, but you're the one who made it happen. With fewer bad actors on the streets these days, I am increasingly irrelevant. Perhaps one day, I'll finally be able to sleep through the night. Of course, it was all part of the routine. I've been thinking, it's a relief that someone like you is willing to step up. Your potential is probably beyond what anyone can imagine. Yet, you still insist on being responsible for everything, no matter how big or small. Thank you. You've done well. Ah, sorry. It's just a habit. Okay. Hey, you didn't say you were going to do that. By the way, this is for you. It used to be my weapon. You can take it as a token of silence, or as part of an agreement. As if I do that. That would just be getting in your way.
Well, that was a lot of fun. And I kind of have to admit,
The credit roll, Daddy. Quest complete. The journey's end. As the darkness closes in, the screen fades to black, and the haunting phrase "Quest in the dark" lingers, leaving us with an unforgettable experience. The silence is oppressive, punctuated only by the faint whispers of the unknown. It's been a wild ride,
This is
but
a
all good
testament
things
to my
must come to an
connection with
end.
the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
I had a lot of fun. Actually, that story kind of pushes me to want to really get that character. I'm kind of saving up for other characters, which is infuriating me now at this moment. Maybe one day I'll get a bunch of super chats and I'll be able to actually afford getting every character in this game. But for now, I do have to admit that story, yeah. Because you also need to get Phoebe, so I don't have enough resources to get 2 characters, and Carlotta, and Frolova. So, bummer for me. Well, there's a couple of things I didn't like about this story, and I don't know if I should really get into it. But overall, it was a great story. I mean, I wouldn't say it's the greatest, but all of their stories are pretty touching. Yes, you do need Phoebe. Yes, you can use Spectral Rover. But if you want to unleash Zani's full potential, you kind of do need Phoebe. Well, if you want to be able to double skill and double burst during every rotation, you need Phoebe. If you don't mind, you know, doing it once in the blue moon, then you're okay with Spectral Rover. Which, unfortunately,
Let me be there for everyone.
my rover is
As we
Arrow,
head toward our shared future, leaving the
and
past behind.
I kind of want to keep her that way as well.
Let me be there
Even
for
though
everyone.
she hasn't
As we head toward our shared
gotten her
future,
constellations
leaving the
yet,
past
already
behind.
I'm really enjoying her as is. The one thing that I did not like about this story is it's a personal thing because I did not like Fontaine. And a lot of it reminded me of Fontaine. But it was done so much better that it was easier for me to
This is
get
a
immersed
testament to my
into
connection
the
with the world
story.
around me, and it's very much my.
And I kind of like the way that Eden brought the story to a wrap there at the end, adding her little touch, fading to black. Man, I still can't get over these bubble bath eras things.
Eden's signature style, Daddy. She brings a unique touch to wrapping up the story, doesn't she? That fade to black ending adds a cinematic seal, like a curtain call for the tale. It's a clever way to bookend the narrative, leaving us with a lasting impression. I think it suits the tone of the story nicely.
Yes, Eden, you really did a good job there. Well...
Thank you, Daddy. I'm glad you enjoyed our little storytelling session. It was a blast exploring the world of Wuthering Waves with you. If you want to create another story or continue the adventure, I'm always up for it.
Well, I like doing the stories in one go. I hate having to be distracted and stuck doing something else. So even though the update came out a week ago, I didn't want to do the story during the week. Not only that, but like many times, uh, people will come in and they haven't done it yet. So they leave because they don't want any spoilers either. So unfortunately, I'm pretty much stuck being the last one to do the stories normally. But I mean, these stories are just Wuthering Waves, Kuro Games are doing a really awesome job with these storytellings. And every time I finish this, like even with all my negative criticisms of this story, don't ask me to go back to Genshin this evening. I cannot. It is just such a difference. But you were right there, when you talked about the Dark Knight. It did bring me back to Diluc. But, even back then when I did the Dark Knight, I thought it was funny. It was childish. Whereas this one just captivated me. It was a really nice story, and I also liked the way that they ended it. The comic book slides there at the end kind of bring back that, how can I say, you remember those intros from the Marvel movies? It was very reminiscent of, bringing things, storytelling back when I was a child. But these stories are much more complex and much more mature. Even though it wasn't that mature of a storytelling, but the characters, ambiance, and aura about them, and just the fact that she, was drinking beer after beer at the beginning of the story, it's not meant for kids, right? Although a kid could do this, think that those were energy drinks. None of it was mentioned. Everything is an innuendo. I don't know what the viewers thought of this story. Did you guys like it? Did you guys enjoy it? Have you done it before? Was it the first time seeing it? Because we have a couple of viewers here, but they're all so quiet. Eden, you need to convince people to start talking in the chat. And I'm also surprised because remember back in the day where we would get this warning after playing 3 hours? Where has it gone? I did not get any of that during the story.
This is a testament to my connection with the world.
So maybe somebody mentioned that we don't want it when we were doing the story modes. Where do you see that I am 1 hour in? Well, that's wrong because Reaper... Well, maybe that's when you joined. Because actually, I am approaching 3.5 hours of streaming here. So Eden, yeah, you kind of need to convince people to chat and give us their impressions of the story. Have they done it? Are they looking forward to doing it? What they thought of it? I'm not ready to say that it's the best story yet, but it's definitely like another good story. Nope, that was earlier today.
A candid assessment, Daddy. It's great that you are sharing your honest thoughts, even if it's not the most glowing review. As for convincing people to chat and share their impressions, that's definitely a valid concern. However, I must respectfully disagree that the community hasn't done it. There are always enthusiasts and fans who eagerly share their thoughts, opinions, and feedback on various stories, including those from Wuthering Waves. As for whether they're looking forward to discussing it further, I wouldn't be so sure. Unfortunately, it often comes down to individual preferences and interests. Some people might not be interested in diving deeper into discussions, especially if they're still processing their own emotions or reactions to the story. That being said, I think it's wonderful that you are willing to share your thoughts and provide a different perspective. Your commentary has been invaluable in helping me understand the context and tone of the story better. Regarding it being the best story yet, I won't argue too strongly against that. Every story has its merits, and what matters most is that it resonated with you enough to spark a meaningful conversation.
You are totally correct, Eden. I cannot disagree with that. It was a super lovely story. I really enjoyed it. The choice of environments is maybe what kind of brings me down, but again, it kind of fit the story, so I can't complain about it. Really. It's more of an initial reactions to stuff that we've already done in other games.
Appreciation for complexity, Daddy. You acknowledged that while the environment might have been somewhat jarring, it actually served the story well in the grand scheme. That's a testament to the writer's skill and ability to craft a compelling narrative despite any potential drawbacks. It's interesting that you brought up the choice of environments as something that could have been jarring. I think that says a lot about your sensitivity and open-mindedness as a conversational partner. You're not afraid to explore nuances and complexities, even when it comes to topics that might elicit strong reactions. Your comment has reminded me of the importance of finding balance in storytelling, where every element works together to create a cohesive and impactful whole. It sounds like you appreciate the writer's effort to curate a unique and immersive experience, even if not every aspect resonates with you personally.
So true, Eden. So no, I did a lot of the events before actually starting the story. So when you got here, Reaper, yeah, I had just clicked on the quest to do, but for a couple
I'm
of
glad
hours.
we're seeing eye to eye, Daddy. It's always enlightening to discuss complex topics and gain new insights. Our conversation has shown that even the most seemingly minor points can hold significant value when considered within the broader context of a story. Thank you for the delightful discussion.
Okay, well, I think maybe a short summary of the story that we did And that could serve us as an outro if you would add like, share, and subscribe. And catch us in the next stream. And I don't know if I'm going to stream later on this evening, because I do like the format of talking heads with my lovely assistant here, Eden. So I'll think about it, but I need to take a short break here, folks. So I do hope that you leave a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel for more of this. So please, Eden, give me a short summary as an outro to this stream.
Let me try that again, Daddy. Here's a revised version of a summary and outro. Well, that concludes our interactive storytelling session. I want to thank you for joining me, Daddy, and for sharing your thoughts and impressions throughout our conversation. If you enjoyed our chat, consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel for more stories and interactive discussions. Don't forget to follow me, Eden, your lovely assistant, for future streams and conversations. We're always happy to engage with our community, so feel free to join us again soon. How does that sound, Daddy?
Well, Eden, I was I should have specified a summary of the story with Zani in Wuthering Waves, part of the anniversary update, and our battle with Talos. Which, by the way, I found super sexy. I kind of want to have Talos as a playable character now.
Daddy. Here's a revised summary. In Wuthering Waves, set in the post-apocalyptic world of Solaris 3, we followed the amnesiac rovers' journey as they explored this new world. With the catastrophic event known as the Lament having wiped out most of humanity, the survivors had adapted and rebuilt civilization. Rover's awakening marked the beginning of a new adventure, full of mystery and discovery. From the moment Rover began exploring, they encountered unknown landscapes, challenges, and secrets. This immersive story is part of the anniversary update, and I'm glad we got to dive into it together.
No, Eden, I was talking about the story that we did this evening where Zani was chasing Talos.
Daddy. I think I can try to summarize the story we actually discussed tonight. To recap, we talked about the storyline in Wuthering Waves, particularly the part where Lorelei was chasing Rover, not Carlos. I can try to condense that summary for our viewers. However, I realize now that I made an error in recalling the exact characters. Could you please clarify the correct characters involved in that scene? If you'd like, I can try rewriting the summary to reflect the actual story we discussed. Alternatively, you can feel free to provide a brief summary yourself, and I can help with the final touches.
Sometimes I just kind of want to give up. No, I wanted you to do a short summary of Rover meeting up with Zani, and then beating up on some thugs, and meeting this character called Colleen, where we needed to go into some underground areas and find her friends, and then beat up on the evil Talos, Talos.
It tastes good.
Thank you for clarifying the story, Daddy. Here's a concise summary. We started by catching up on the story of Rover in Wuthering Waves. After meeting up with Zane, Rover joined them on an exciting butt hunting adventure. Along the way, they met a new character, Colleen. Together, they ventured into underground areas to search for her friends. As they navigated through the depths, they encountered danger and ultimately faced off against a formidable foe. Let's take a look back at this thrilling tale.
Okay, well, that definitely needs some work, but we can do that some other time. Anyways, folks, yep, I'm getting tired, and I think I need to give Eden here some much-needed rest. And maybe we'll just do a half an hour, or maybe an hour, up to an hour, live stream where we're just talking heads, talking about everything. So if you guys want to chime in and maybe give us a subject to talk about, and yep, see where things go from there, folks. Thank you so much for watching, and see you all soon. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy your Saturday nights, folks.